Fastpasses are coming back. Kind of. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name's Lindsay, aka SwishWilly, and I talk about all things Disney. So if you're into that sort of thing, please make sure you hit subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Disney has announced that they are officially retiring the FastPasses and MaxPasses at both Walt Disney World and Disneyland resorts. I probably shouldn't use the word retired, it's more like rebranded, but they are working very differently. It has been rebranded into the Disney Genie and the Disney Genie Plus. Now, I'm sure all of you watching this have already kind of heard about it, you've probably read about it, and you have probably heard that it is fairly controversial. So this video is simply about the facts that we know up to this point. So bear with me, guys. We're all gonna have our opinions on it. They can't make everybody happy. So this video is not necessarily for the Disney Genie. It is not against the Disney Genie. It is simply the facts. So please, before you give this video a thumbs down, please make sure that you are watching for the facts and facts alone. Now let's just get into it. What is the Disney Genie? The Disney Genie is going to be a complimentary digital service that is going to be integrated into the current My Disney Experience and Disneyland apps. Goal is to maximize the park time for every guest. To do so, they are bringing in a personalized itinerary catered specifically to you. Disney Genie is essentially going to be mapping out your day in the park. When it comes down to attractions, dining, entertainment, you name it, they're hoping that this personalized itinerary will help make your day seamless. It'll also play into your general interests, whether it's Pixar, princesses, Star Wars, whatever it may be, it's going to cater it to that as well. If you're more into thrill rides, if you're traveling with young children, it's going to basically personalize it to what you want it to be. Basically, you're going to tell the Disney Genie the things that you like, and it's going to break it down into what they think will maximize your day. Some of the features that are happening within the Disney Genie itself is constant itinerary updates. So what I mean by that is it'll continually change throughout the day. With these continuous changes, it basically allows for more flexibility and spontaneity within your trip. Now, if you're like me and you like to plan things, this might not be something you want. However, it might be worth a shot. But I do know that this is going to be a little bit harder for people who literally structure their entire vacations. I function similarly to that because that's the old way of doing Disney World. So I kind of have stuck to those old ways. But for anyone who hasn't been yet, this might be the best way for them to do it. And I mentioned earlier that essentially you're going to tell the Disney Genie what to do. In order for it to do that, you basically create your tip board. Your tip board is going to highlight your favorite attractions, your dining, your favorite characters, all that kind of stuff. So once you have your tip board, it will then personalize your itinerary in accordance to what you are interested in. Now, this is actually a pretty cool feature. So with the My Disney Experience and the Disneyland app, they are currently displaying the current wait times of when you are in the park. However, with this new Genie service, there will also be a forecasted wait time. So basically, if Space Mountain says it is 20 minutes right now, in brackets it'll say, this is lower than usual. It'll say later in 2 hours time, it may be at 45 minutes. So it helps you kind of guide yourself into what attractions you want to do next, as opposed to walking all the way over there and being like, oh boy, that's a long wait time. Now, old favorites from the My Disney Experience and the Disneyland app are definitely going to still be there. You have your dining reservations, your virtual queues, and of course, like I said, your wait times, and of course, your mobile ordering for food. And it looks as though you'll also still be able to jump on some wait lists for restaurants as well. Now that wasn't too bad, right? All right, so now this is where things really start to change. We are now going to be talking about the Disney Genie Plus. The Disney Genie Plus is going to be a purchase service, which is $15 a day at the Walt Disney World Resort per ticket, or $20 at the Disneyland Park per ticket. And yes, those costs are per day. So if you have a 3-day park pass, you're going to be paying $45 at the Disney World Resort, or you're going to be paying $60 at Disneyland. With the Disney Genie Plus, you are going to be picking one attraction at a time for an advanced return time, utilizing the new Lightning Lane. Lightning Lane is essentially the FastPass queue, except it's rebranded to be called the Lightning Lane. The Disney Genie Plus is also going to include park-themed audio experiences and photo features. To elaborate more on the photo features, you're going to have augmented reality photos out of Disney World, and you're going to have unlimited PhotoPass downloads at Disneyland. Now, if you don't want to opt in for the Disney Genie Plus because it might be out of your cost point, There is another option, but this could cost you a bit more money depending on what you go to the parks for. So this one is actually going to be based on individual attractions. So this is again a purchased option, and you can schedule up to 2 attractions at the same time, but instead of paying that $15 or $20 a day, you are paying per attraction. This is similar to what they're doing at Disneyland Paris. They haven't released any pricing or the exact attractions that are going to be listed in Disney Genie Plus versus the individual attraction price, but we do know that 1 is subject to availability, and 2, the pricing will vary based on attraction, park, and date. Again, this pricing and further details into this have not been announced just yet, but they did say that it will be announced closer to the launch date. To further that, we don't officially have an exact launch date, they just have said that it will be launched this fall. Now, your Lightning Lane selections are to be done the day of. So basically, you can't plan today what you're going to do tomorrow. It all happens day of. So with these changes, I know you're going to have a lot of questions. So let's do a little bit of FAQ, shall we? First question, is the Disney Genie service available to all guests? Yes, the Disney Genie will be complimentary for all guests coming into the park. Do I need a separate app for the Disney Genie? Absolutely not. It will be integrated into the My Disney Experience app for the Walt Disney World Resort and the Disneyland app. What's happening to FastPass? Like I mentioned earlier, the FastPass and FastPass Plus and the MaxPass system are now retired. We haven't gotten them back yet since the pandemic started, so they had time to kind of make this new system. So in lieu of them returning, they're rebranding and having a whole new service. When is this available? Again, they have not announced an official date. They just have said that it's going to be starting in the fall. So we just have to keep waiting for Disney to announce the official launch date. And guests purchase the attractions in advance? No, you have to do that day of. Now, what attractions are with the Disney Genie Plus? They haven't officially been announced yet. From what we have seen so far, some examples they have given us is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Haunted Mansion, and Star Wars Smuggler's Run. Now, Lightning Lane attractions are going to be more of your e-ticket attractions such as Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Radiator Springs Racers. But we do not have this full list, so we do need to keep paying attention to further Disney announcements. Can you purchase multi-day Disney Genie Plus? Yes, you can. When you purchase a multi-day ticket or a Disney vacation package, you can purchase the Disney Genie Plus that will be available for your length of stay. Now, day of tickets will only offer a single day. Now, this is actually a question that I think a lot of people want to know. Do you have to purchase Disney Genie Plus or individual attractions in order to experience these attractions? No. There will still be the standard standby line, and some attractions will be running simply on virtual queues such as Rise of the Resistance. So do guests need to pay for Rise of the Resistance or Remy's Ratatouille Adventure? No. Attractions utilizing the virtual queue system will still operate using the virtual queue system and do not necessarily need Lightning Lane or Disney Genie Plus. With that being said, if the attraction has hit capacity utilizing the virtual queue system, guests can purchase Lightning Lane and may be able to acquire a return time that way. With that being said though, it is subject to capacity, so it does not guarantee that you'll have a spot. It is just a hope. There will still be no standby queue for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure or Rise of the Resistance. At least at this time, this is all subject to change, as with everything. So a friendly reminder about the price. It is $15 per day at the Walt Disney World Resort utilizing the Disney Genie Plus, and it is $20 per day utilizing Disney Genie Plus at Disneyland. Remember that this is not per group. This is $15 per ticket per person per day. Another big question people are asking is, what do annual pass holders do? Because asking an annual pass holder to spend $15 or $20 a day when they come in the park very frequently is a lot of money to ask. They have said at this time, there are no plans on offering discounts to annual pass holders per day. And alongside that, there is currently no package deal you can get with your annual pass in order to acquire this for the length of your annual pass. Right now, as we are speaking, you still will need to buy it individually per day. Although, they did highlight on their website that this is subject to change and will be closely monitored based on guest feedback. So if you are an annual pass holder and you want that to be a package deal included with your annual pass, even if it does make you pay a couple $100s more per year, just to make sure that you have this service, definitely go to guest relations, voice your opinion, or send them an email because they do want to hear from you, and that's the only way things may get changed. They want the annual pass holder feedback. It's on their website, so don't be afraid to do that. That is currently all we know from Disney Genie, Disney Genie Plus, and the Lightning Lane individual attraction passes. Take from it what you will. Again, these are simply what we know right now, so if you don't like what's going on, definitely voice your opinion to Disney, and please give this video a thumbs up for simply educating you on what we know right now. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it brought a little bit more clarity to the system for you guys. I know not everything is out there, but I will update you guys as more information is released. So again, thank you for watching, and a friendly reminder to hit subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Have an awesome day!